One.
Oh, good afternoon. Dennis Hubbard, gardening tips number 22. Before we start with the garden itself, there's a bit of logistics to worry about. These cherry trees, flowering cherries, they don't have fruit on the flowering cherries. They're absolutely gorgeous in the spring when the blossoms are in full bloom. We haven't seen that this year on camera because we're a bit late. But the downside of this blossom is the dead blossom drops down onto the lawn, and 2 weeks ago it was about 2 inches thick with these blossom
petals.
So you've got to get rid of them by sweeping them away, but by sweeping them they break up and they get into the lawn and clog it up. So the only way to do it is to use a vacuum cleaner. I didn't really want to do that because it might look a bit silly, but it works. I'll show you. I'll not do too much, it will take much time, but the end product is I've got bags and bags of this, of the blossom, and that will go on the base of the channel for the sweet peas next year instead of newspaper, which will be very good. But on top of that, as you will see, the blossom, this dead blossom gets into the trees and gets round the fruit, and it could cause rot. So what we have to do, clean it all off the trees. I've done most of it, but there's still some left. Look. Stuff goes soggy as was there. It must. That's all done. If you leave it, it will go soggy and it cause the thing to rot. Now that's the good side of it. Can we go round to the other side now? This is all about logistics. Bear with me, bear with me. Now, I have about 20 tomato plants down here, and with a sandy soil, when you push the cane in, it tends to fall over, blow over, and doesn't do the tomato plants any good. So what I've done, I've had an old tube put into a plastic tube, cemented in, and then fastened to the ground, dug right deep into the ground. The end result is the cane does not move, and I've got so many of them. Now, when children are around, they have to be capped, otherwise, as you probably know, they fall over and damage the face or even the eyes. Now, we'll not look at the flowers just yet. They are parsnips. Can you see the parsnips?
Yeah.
Now, here are beetroot. This is the beetroot. So what you have to do with beetroot is separate them. When you sow them, they're like that. What you've got to do is take out so many at a time and leave just one to be able to expand. Take them out. It seems a waste, but it has to be done. Out. And there we are. They are, like all the rest of them down there, have been thinned out. Now, potatoes. I've got 12 tubs, small tubs like this, with 3 potatoes planted in the tub. And they're all at the back there because I haven't room to put them elsewhere. And in about 3 weeks' time, you'll get 3 or 4 good meals off one tub. And I've got 12 tubs altogether, so you can imagine it's going to be very cost effective. When let me just put this back. And these are the tartar plants all the way down, and they're all in the same thing. They're all looked after with a cane, with this sort of idea. It may not be everybody's choice, but it does work. They're actually firm and they won't blow down. Anyway, we'll leave it for the moment, and we'll get on with the rest of it another time. Okay, bye.